So I'm thinking about shooting some product photos of my glasses, not these ones, but I have some Armani glasses that are quite beautiful. And when you want to do product photography or video, sometimes you just need to find a product that is in your hands or close to you, and why not shoot these glasses? Something that I have not done that much, so it's a good way to practice and play with lighting and shades and setting the scene. So I found these foam thingies that my children have that I'm thinking about using for the setting. Just at the moment I'm not sure if I'm going to use natural lighting because there's a really beautiful light casting inside at the moment, or if not I might just be using continuous light because that is something I have set up already. I'll try to set this up on my little carton drum. Let's get to it. So first of all, I really apologize if there are annoying sounds in the background, but at the moment my yard, I think it's called, is being renovated. So there are a lot of construction workers going at it right now. So yeah, I apologize. Another thing is that I actually have coronavirus at the moment. I got this like the day after I did these shots, so bear with me if I'm a bit nasal too. I can't really help that, but I'm doing good and I think I'm past the worst part of this, so hopefully I will be up and running soon. So the first setup, I will be using natural light and a white surface. I will be using the foam thingies as a foreground element, and I made them in a way where you can see the glasses through the shape. I think this setup has a lot of potential, but I don't think I made the best out of it. But anyway, here's the photo. Let me know what you think about it. And for the second setup, again I'll be using these foam thingies, and I'll try to make them into a little wall to kind of block out the light and some of the frame. My idea is to have part of the glasses in shade and part of the light from the window hitting the other part of the glasses. I decided to change the surface color to get some different colors into the set of photos I'm making. I want the shadows to be pronounced and long enough, and of course facing the right way, so I'll try to play a bit with some artificial light as well, because I really don't want to move the setup accordingly to the window light. Here is the result. Let me know what you think. The third setup is really simple. This time I will make some interest into the photo by splitting the surface into colors. Ideally I would have used another color than yellow, but I don't think I have a cardboard that matches the glasses better. For this setup the glasses are backlit by the window light. So one thing that bothered me in this setup was that the stem to the left was touching the surface, but I'll try to fix that in post. Let me know what you think. So for the last setup, I will again use the foam things, and I will try to balance the glasses on them so they're kind of standing up. I want the shadows to be long and soft. When playing with shadows, it is good to know that the longer away you get from the light source, the longer the shadows will get. So I started out setting up this further into the room so I would get farther away from the light source, which was the window. But it wasn't really working for me. So I decided to use a stronger artificial light to create the shadows. By not shooting directly onto the product, I kind of avoid the harsh highlights that you would get by shooting directly at it without a modifier. But also I do have enough light here to counter the light coming from the window to create a shadow that casts to the left instead of the right. As you can see, I use another white cardboard to extend the background here. I really like this setup and I'm really pleased with the result as well. Let me know what you think. So these were the 4 photos that I managed to do by myself here in my home studio. I actually did another photo when my wife got home, like a still life photo. This is the one. I think this worked out real well too. For this photo I did use window light as well. We're just in another living room. I didn't record this, but I think you get the point. I used natural light again, but the light this time kind of interfered with the glasses to make some funny reflections that I had to remove in post. What do you think about this one? Anyway, This was a short little video showing the process of me taking some product photos of these high-end glasses that I'm wearing now. The challenge here was really how to avoid getting harsh highlights into the product and also onto the glasses, of course. A mistake I did doing these photos was shooting too open. I more or less shot all the photos at 1.8, which of course make some of the products not being in focus, which is really a good idea when you want to showcase a product. My initial thoughts on this was that I wanted to shoot some different focal points on the product and then I would merge them together in Photoshop. But as it turned out, I didn't have enough photos to do this in a good way for all the different setups. So it would have been a lot better just to shoot at 5.6 or 7 or 8 or whatever to get all of the product in focus. I also wish that I would have had some other colors of cardboard like pastel blue or pastel green, because I really think that these would have complemented the product in a better way than this curry yellow color. But sometimes you just have to work with what you got, and I do think that the photos turned out really well as well. Anyway, I hope you could use this video. If you could, please make sure to hit that like button and also remember to subscribe if you aren't already. It really helps a lot to me. I will see you around without Corona. Bye.